In this mini lesson, I'd like to share about subordinate conjunctions. These subordinate conjunctions are amazing because they will join a independent with a dependent clause. Now, the independent clause can stand alone all by itself as a great sentence, but yet the dependent clause, it is dependent to make sense on the independent, because the dependent cannot stand alone. It seems like an incomplete thought. Now, a subordinate conjunction, it can signal these kinds of relationships: a cause and effect, a contrast between the two clauses, or a relationship between the two clauses. Now, I want to be able to share with you what are the most common subordinate conjunctions: because, since, as, although, though, while, whereas. And then we've also got three more, in that these three adverbs can function as a conjunction for the subordinate conjunctions: until, after, before. And you'll notice that, wait, you do hear those a lot also. Now, the interesting thing is that a subordinate conjunction will connect an independent clause with a dependent clause. And this is a traditional way of setting it up, where you have your independent clause, the complete sentence, and then the dependent with that subordinate conjunction being connected here. Here's an example sentence. I drank a glass of water because I was thirsty. I drank a glass of water is a great sentence. It can end right there with a period. Now, because I was thirsty, you're like, it needs to be connected to the other idea to make it a complete thought. Now, you can reverse the order. You can start with a subordinate clause because it has to be connected in front of the dependent clause. And the subordinate conjunction connected here with a comma to set it off from the independent clause. Because I was thirsty, it's not a complete thought because you're waiting for then what happened. Because I was thirsty, I drank a glass of water. Now, these are examples of how you can use subordinate conjunctions either at the beginning or in the middle of your sentence to connect those two clauses, the independent with the dependent. Subordinate conjunctions.